In an unprecedented disruption in the US aviation sector, by late night yesterday, nearly 10,000 flights in and out of the US were delayed and more than 1,300 were cancelled. This was the first time after 9/11 that flights at such huge scale all across the continental USA were told not to take off. Post this, the White House denied any type of cyber attack on its aviation infrastructure and said that they were trying to get to the bottom of it. However, the aviation regulator, the FAA, ascribed this huge disruption to a technical snag in one of its systems, the NOTAM. Since then, flight operations have gradually resumed, but delays are expected to continue through at least till today and possibly longer. In this video, we break down this system, the NOTAM, the technical snag in which caused this disruption. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Oneindia. The acronym NOTAM stands for Notice to Air Mission. It originally stood for Notice to Air Men, that was changed in 2021. The authorities changed the name to remove the gender reference and reflect the fact that NOTAM information is used by drone operators as well as pilots on board aircraft. The system can be accessed via a portal on the FAA website. So, what exactly does this system do? It is basically a system which provides pilots and flight crews with essential safety information. A notice to air missions is a notice that provides pilots and other flight personnel with real-time safety information concerning flight operations, conditions and airports. NOTAMs alert of potential hazards and conditions that can impact flights, from runway construction or possible icing to a change in an aeronautical facility or flight service. Pilots are required to consult NOTAMs before starting every flight. The snag in this system only affects civilian flights. The US military has a different and dedicated NOTAM for its own purposes. Initially, the NOTAM system was telephone-based, with pilots calling flight service stations for the information, but it has now moved online. And with the technological developments, it has been incrementally upgraded over the past several years to transition from a manual system to an internet-based system. This is part of a nearly century-old practice and is originally modeled on a system for notices to mariners. This system also provides information on closed runways and tentative air restrictions. The NOTAMs sent by the FAA are part of a global safety system managed through the United Nations Aviation Agency, the ICAO. Pilots are required to review the notices either printed on paper or on an iPad before taking off. The information provided can run up to 200 pages for long-haul international flights. The NOTAMs are written in a kind of encoded shorthand that was originally designed to make communication more efficient. Unfortunately, the system is still not known far enough in advance to be publicized by other means. It states the abnormal status of a component of the national airspace system and not the normal status. The national airspace system is a network of controlled and uncontrolled airspace, both domestic and oceanic. It also includes air navigation facilities, equipment and services, airports and landing areas. And what happens when NOTAM fail? Its failure can possibly prove catastrophic for passengers as well as airlines and flight crews. Without NOTAMs, planes would be at a risk of running into flocks of birds, or they would be unaware of slippery conditions on runway, or they might not know whether any air show is being organized adjacent to the airstrip or landing zones they have been assigned. NOTAMs are listed location-wise, with pilots needing to check 25 nautical miles to either side of your full route of flight for relevant information. So, to summarize it, the system relays information about changes in conditions such as weather, volcanic activity, airspace restrictions and other factors, as well as unusual events such as parachute jumps, rocket launches and military exercises. It also advises pilots of extraordinary situations at airports, including icing, malfunctioning lights and the presence of flocks of birds, and its failure can prove fatal enough. This was all about the NOTAMs whose failure grounded flights across the USA last evening. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.